And they try and keep you calm, right, when they're doing the anaesthetic. So they try and get you talking a little bit. And they said, so what would you be doing normally at this time of day? Would you be at work? That's the way they're doing polite. And I said, oh, I'd be coaching poker probably right now or playing. And I said, oh, poker. And the anaesthetist went, what is that, gambling? He was like shooting up a syringe at the same time. He's like tapping on it. And he's like, you can see the little needle squirt out. And he goes, oh, is that gambling? And I went, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop this operation. All right. Let's start with a limp against randoms. I think it can perform quite well. I'm going to just bet this. Deny some equity, get value from worse. Probably just going to block bet turn. Again, deny some equity, get value from worse. And then we check. Hope you guys check. But if he bets, we just fold. Sweet. We should have I think we should, once, maybe every stream, I should do an entire spin and go in the style of Nick. But in the style of a completely incorrect, like in the complete exaggerated version, yeah? Make it way too Essexy. On my days, know what I mean? Like, like, it's I don't know where I'm from, but it's very Thames Estuary, yeah, that's what I'm going for, so, yeah. We're going to start with a bet. Now, the goals this Twitch session, not move the mic about too much, is one of the goals. Interesting to see him snap check the river. Like, you just got a 10 here. Oh, that's sizing. Interesting. Wasn't expecting folds there. This guy, we don't know if this guy was a reg. I don't know if maybe he's taken 5 years off poker. It's possible. This is now, so I limped the last hand, but now actually I don't want to limp jam this hand anymore. So I'd rather actually just raise and then raise, plans to raise fold. I know it's a very strong hand, but in this situation I think it makes sense. We are going to go for a c-bet here. We expect him to call very wide because he called very wide before. He raises, we're just going to fold. We saw him call previously with high cards. You didn't see that, but it's what happened. So we're not going to mess about trying to defend, even if they click. Pretty easy call jack 10. We're slightly ahead. Slightly behind now. Slightly behind. Slightly ahead. Easy. Easy game. And our first heads up, we'll start with a check. Start with a check. Snap check back. We're going to go for a probe. And our hand sucks. What do we want to try and target here? I'm actually going to go pot and see if we can get a 9 to fold. So I think we can get a 9 to fold there. I don't think we'll go small in that situation. I think it's very possible we could be perceived to have a straight. And I think big is actually going to be more efficient there than smaller with that sizing. Especially with that 10. Like, small would be great to get him to call a 9x, and we want to fold that. Debatable, though. Let's just mid-bet this. Happy days. Shout out to Ibars1998. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, let's hope. We're going to win this hand for you, Mr. Ibars. We're going to win this hand by flopping 6 high and starting with a check. But hitting a pair for Ibars, yeah? Here we go. Here we go. Now, he's quite stationary before, so we're actually going to bet 2 for value. And probably going to try a value bet on this river. We lose to... We don't... If he's got 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, maybe. But it's a bit of a weird... Possible. But I think he's going to be so stationary with an ace that I actually want to go bigger, even against that kind of range. He folds. Yeah, alright, Gov. Yeah, I was playing Ultras and looking ream, mate. Don't be gel. He's been well gel. Try them in pro. Expect a lot of calls. We'll just try and see if an ace or a 10 want to fold. Not trying to get a king fold. Not trying to make a jack fold. Just trying to make a hand like 10-8, 10-7, 10-6, 10-5, 10-4. Ace highs. If they fold, our bet is fantastic. And if they call, that's obviously really bad. Don't want to get check jammed on here if we bet c-bet, so... I mean, I guess we'll call one now. And then, I mean, we could just jam and take our equity, because he's going to jam every turn. And I mean, he's just got a queen here. And we are ahead of, not ahead of the queen, but probably just high read just to get it in here against the queen. Maybe he folds. Oh, okay, same hand. Funny. I don't want to call and then fold to that on that turn, that's the question. And I think an ace is quite hard to actually get value. Not hard, but there you go. Yeah. I quite like this as a barrel. I like our outs if we hit them. I like that we unblock everything. I quite like it as a triple barrel, to be honest. Like, again, just trying to target a 4 or a 3 or a flush draw even. I think a 3.72. Let's hope he folds a 3 or 4. Sweet. It's pretty good. I'm not going to ISO him just because he's got a slightly lower VPIP so far. So, Staffy, welcome, welcome. $100 spins. There we go. JVD says, good luck. Thank you very much, JVDs. Much appreciated. Everyone's been so confident for me so far. Bless you. I guess we'll call again. Do we ever want to raise here? Nah. Might raise this river though if he checks. I mean, it was pretty good, right? Let's see. I mean, if he calls a 4 or 3, good luck him. All right, sweet. Good news. We'll jam these 4. Always doing the beans, Nicky's always doing the beans. Green light's going to take it down. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. We're going to shove. Honestus, hi Tomo, good luck. Thank you very much, Honestus. And he says, sorry, Tomo. And he's got ones. Oh, look, we've unlocked something, by the way. Best Drake, you're going to get to see a brand new emote at some point. I could just move my HUD a bit. Got a violin. Should we throw a violin? This is really mean. Right, well, we'll throw the violin because we lost, so that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're late to the party, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're starting our spins a little bit later today because we had a lot of poker already happening in terms of the it was the Twitch subs free roll. Shout out to Wobblepig who ended up winning it. There's a 10 for us. There's a 10 for our hopes and dreams. On the strengths, I put free rolls. Yeah. We had a few days off. We had about 10 days off, ladies and gentlemen. I know fans of the show, bless you all, may have been wondering, where is Texas Tomo? Where is my bi-weekly dose of spin and go poker? We had a little operation, so I may sound a little nasally right now, but that's because it's I've had a nose job. I think it looks great. When I say I have a nose job, they clear the inner part of the nose, right? So they did all that. What's GTO here? Something like that. Yeah, they hoovered up it for about 2 hours under a big operation. Well, like a 3-bet here with this hand. I think it seems pretty good. Should have some limp folds. And what am I talking about? Should have some limp shoves. Even at 30 bigs. This feels like one to take. I guess we'll just see bet this board. We can call a check raise. To barrel or not? I guess we'll just check back. Tempting the barrel. Bet check bet is pretty good though. Pretty easy bluff catcher on the river. Pretty easy raise in my opinion against this sizing. See what he wants to do. Sizing wise. Spurnuts is now following. Thank you very much for the follows. Spurnuts, SPR. That's probably more your name. SPR Nuts. Combining two fantastic poker. What would we call them? Sayings. You got SPR, it means stack to pot ratio. You got the nuts, which means best possible hand. There's something in poker called what do we call it? We call it what 1 second. Let's just call this instead. I thought about check raising. But there's something in poker called outdraw capability. Very important concept. If you don't know what outdraw capability is, really recommend looking that one up for sure. Let's min raise. But yeah, so I was away. We had a little operation. It was very good. All went successfully. Thank you very much. I think we're supposed to defend this. I'm sure this is a defend. Interesting flop. So he has obviously hands that beat us. He has kings here a lot. He has some queens. He has some aces. He has some ace king. He has some bluffs. We have a bunch of equity. He uses a big sizing here. I don't really understand this sizing. Why is it so big? Do we just get it in and just say F it? I don't really know. I guess we're just cool. Maybe he's bluffing. Pretty innocuous 2 comes. I don't think we can fold at this point. I think he's got a lot of ace king. But it's 9 to win a pot of 45, so that feels pretty good at price we're getting. And if he's ever bluffing, whatever. I mean, he's probably got a set, but he might have jacks. I don't know. King, queen. All right. Interesting. It's a shame, in a way, but it ended up being probably one of the worst casters I've seen against our hand. I guess he just decided, whatever, fuck it. I'll just go for it. Bit of a dangerous, I think, approach on that flop, especially when people typically under flat a little bit against 3 bets. Against the population. Maybe against me it's fine. But it's just something you have to watch out for. Yeah, sure. I think it's fine. And they try and keep you calm, right, when they're doing the anesthetic. So they try and get you talking a little bit. And they said, so what would you be doing normally at this time of day? Would you be at work? So where they're doing polite. And I said, oh, I'd be coaching poker probably right now, or playing. And I said, oh, poker. And the anaesthetist went, what is that, gambling? And he was like shooting up a syringe at the same time. He's like tapping on it, and he's like, you can see the little needle squirt out. And he goes, oh, is that gambling? And I went, whoa. Stop this operation. What did you say, mate? What did you say? And the consultant's there, and he's like, Tomo, it's costing us a lot of money. Do you want to just put your head down and we'll start with the operation? I said, no, we are not starting until this amateur admits he's wrong and respects poker as a non-gambling entity. And Anita said, oh, it's fine, I don't care, mate. I said, no, I don't come in here saying, oh, anaesthetism, that's just like going to sleep, isn't it? No, I respect his profession. You show me some respect, mate. And he went, no, I'm just bored. And he just injected me and I went to sleep. Couldn't do anything. And I went, no. My dying breath. I cursed him. And I went, how dare you. We made a bit of a loose defend on this flop, to be honest. But we have a backdoor heart and we have a backdoor open-ender, which we hit. Always very important to hit the backdoor open-ender. I like the sizing. Let's call. Let's donk a heart. Well, it's a heart. Small donk. We want to make sure where sounds cool. I like that size. Nadal 981 is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. That worked out great, ladies and gentlemen. If it wasn't a king of hearts, let's say it was a 6 of hearts, we would have gone probably a lot bigger. Target his hand. He had a 1 pair hand on the turner. He river 2 pair, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him. Outdraw capability sounds interesting. I wonder if there's a significantly more concise way of articulating that. There is no. It's outdraw capability from your combinatorics. That's really what we're going for, I think. Just going to min bet. I don't think we'll get many folds, but we can call him in raise. Now, he got annoyed last time we donked, so maybe we try it again. I don't know how many folds we're going to get, but let's try it. Knew we get a fold, ladies and gentlemen. Knew we get a fold. I wonder if he's frustrated. I'm going to marginally fold this. I wonder if he's getting frustrated. I like my marginal fold when we see a snap jam. We'll probably call off if he shoves here, just because I might still be frustrated. So he shoved 3 in a row. He seems to be quite potentially triggered by donks. I don't know. This might be obviously bad, but Hey. And we hold. Happy days indeed. All right, buena suerte, señor Talibi. Nuestra amigo Venezuela. El Boca Matador, I think is what I want to say. We turn the old top pair. Can get no pair higher than this. We face a 1.5x bet. It's a little scary, isn't it? But let's start with a call. Done up the spade. I think we'll fold a few jams. Can we bluff there? Possibly. 6 of hearts definitely interferes with some bluffs there. He's like, yeah, and I mean, he's just got tons of value as well, of course. Like 2x, flushes. Even some better queen x might maybe take that line. We don't know. Possible. We'll start with a bet. And it's a limp pot check back, so like, yeah, I mean, that's going to definitely reset. So we want to be a little bit cautious here because there's still an awful lot of hands that beat us. I don't want to go like too big and just commit. I want to make sure we get value from worse combinations here. So one of the reasons why this is important is that if we, for example, get snap fold from a 7, or all his 7x and 9x are unimproved, actually I bet it's pretty close to being unprofitable because even a hand as good as us, combinatorically wise, he has a lot that beats us. Limp calls King 8, very GTO, very solid. We're looking for an ace or just an ace now. GG. Start with a limp. I like a barrel here. 2.5 is pretty cool. This is a weird spot. You can definitely put lots of pressure on a 2x and 5x without a diamond. You can get called by worse. Like, what's he going to do with Jack 10 with a diamond here? He's got a call. Nice ball for him, spot a river for him to donk or something. But I mean, now we just check and hope that we win. Hope he has got that 4x, 3x with a diamond, Jack 10 with a diamond, anything like that. All right. Nice hand, nice hand. This is one of the most donk boards there will be in a heads-up limp pot. Let's take it. It's just a bit of everything in terms of GTO, but I think our hand does actually quite well as a donk. Pretty interesting on the turn now if I want to take it or not, though, because now do we get worse hands to fold? Not really. Let's start with a check. I don't think we get better hands to fold. We could try to be really sneaky and like min bet to see if we can get value from a queen high. He's got more queen high than ace high because he shoves a fair amount of ace high at 11 big Bs. I'm going to try. This is a bit weird. Just trying to rep like a miss flush draw, miss straight draw, 2x or something like that. I don't know how much he's going to raise. I mean, he's got some 3x, of course, but 3x might bet the turn. Strange. Strange hand. I thought we might be able to get a call from a queen eye, but maybe not if he tank folds there. Good fold if so, sir. Good fold, good fold. We'll bet our range bet. Jack of hearts. Let's start with a check. 2 pair. 2 pair for the Mandim. I mean, just got a hero. Nice hand, nice hand. Good luck, good luck. Nice hand, nice hand. It's looking solid for 4 losses in a row. Shout out to everyone who wagered channel points that we'd actually win. You fools!